Let's finish off today with the third sport, Max. How many sports podcasts out there are doing three different sports on the same day? But we got to hit some college basketball because we
Yeah.
love it. We got your Boilers playing a big matchup against the Golden Eagles of Marquette tonight,
Woo.
7 o'clock Mountain Time on FS1. The 4-0 number 6 ranked Purdue Boilermakers are going to Milwaukee to play the 4-0 number 15 ranked Marquette Golden Eagles. This is a Maui championship rematch from last year. Let's not
hmm
forget these two teams banged in Maui, 78-75 Boilers in that championship game. Let's look at the Golden Eagles first. We got Ben Gold behind you, huh? That lurch.
Only picture I could find that had like the verses right now. So there you go.
Nice, nice. Yeah, Ben Gold's a freaking lurch. But but Marquette, let's look at them first. They big team last year. Big team the last couple of years. 2 seed 2 years ago. What were they? 2 seed again last year. They lose Tyler Kolek and Oso Iguodaro. They both go to the NBA second round picks. Picked pretty close to each other, actually. But they return 12 other guys and bring in the 44th ranked recruiting class, according to 247sports.com. Shaka Smart, he returned everybody else
Mm.
this season. Marquette has 4 guys averaging double figures, led by Kam Jones. We all know Kam Jones. He can put it up. He's
hmm
averaging 24 points right now, 4 boards, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Kam Jones is shooting 65% from the floor and 55% from deep. Oh my goodness. Get him the
Wow.
ball.
hmm
I, I like their 4-man, David Joplin, averaging 13 points and 7 boards. I like him. Let's look at Marquette's 4-0 start here. They slapped Stony Brook 102-62, beat George Mason 82-63. Close one against Central Michigan 70-62, and then got a big one on the road last Friday night at Maryland 78-74 in a game they weren't favored in. They were underdogs in that one.
Okay.
Snuck it out by 4. What do you think about Kam Jones and these Marquette Golden Eagles this season, Max?
We brought up last week that Kam Jones could be a Big East Player of the Year candidate. No doubt about it, actually, in my eyes. This guy's averaging 24 points per game, shooting 65% from the field. That's ridiculous.
Look out.
Yeah, look out. Definitely step. He was great last year, too. He was great last year, but he's really, really stepping up into that
He's
lead
the
role
man.
this season.
He's the
Uh,
man.
this is going to be such a great game. And Marquette, you can't leave him out. Shaka Smart really. I like the way that Shaka Smart plays because he also focuses on defense. Dude,
Yep.
I see right here, there's Marquette is averaging 12 steals per game.
Ooh,
Okay, they get India. They get
that's
India.
that's that's
Okay.
good.
Rebounds, they can get better on the rebounding margin with 35 per game, but they really, really grind you on the defensive end. Luckily, though, Purdue, after beating number 2 Alabama, you know how many turnovers Purdue had in that game, Cole Breezy?
3.
Three.
Yeah.
Three. That is how you take care of the ball against one of the most elite teams in the game, one of the biggest teams in the game too in Alabama. I got no doubt that Purdue's going to be still going to be able to take care of the ball because they're again being efficient on offense, setting screens, moving the ball, and getting the open shot, making plays. By the way, Braden Smith taking it to the hoop,
Oh
Fletcher
yeah.
Lawyer is taking it to the hoop. Opening the guards on the wings like Cam Heidi and C.J. Cox, who's man. I think he's going to
Break
be
out.
big time for Purdue. 6'3", 200 pounds, nailed three big time 3-pointers in a row.
Back to
Go
back to back.
back to back to back against Alabama. Gave us that 7-point lead, and we never looked back. I swear, when he hit that third 3-pointer, Cole Breezy, I thought Mackey Arena was going to cause an earthquake in Indiana. It was nuts,
Whoa, whoa. Go to your
nuts.
basements. Go to your basements. Those 3 turnovers for Purdue against Alabama that tied the program record for fewest turnovers in a game. So big time matchup, and you're holding it down like that. Beat them 87-78. Trey Kaufman-Renn, he's looking like a possible most improved player in the
Yeah.
nation. He
Yep.
had 26 points and 8 boards. Braden Smith, 17 points, 6 boards, 10 assists. Your guy Fletcher Lawyer was 17. Mark Sears, great defense on him, only 5 for 15. Only 5 for 15 shooting for Mark Sears. I'm with you, Max. Did you say you're going with your Boilers in this one
Oh,
on the road?
you know I'm going with Purdue. I can't. I'm not going to pick number
Yeah.
6 in the league now. No way. I'm going. No, no. It's going to be a tight game. A tight game. But I'm going Boilers.
I doubted your Boilers last week. I doubted them. I picked Alabama. I got them in the Final Four, the Crimson Tide. So I thought they could go get that one done in West Lafayette. But the improvement that Kaufman-Renn has made, the improvement that Braden Smith has made, possibly the best point guard in the nation. I can't go against your Boilers in this one. They proved me wrong on Friday. I got to go with them this time in this game. in Fiserv Forum where the Bucks play. So a home away
Fun.
from home for the Golden Eagles. But listen to this nugget on your Boilers. They now have 39 straight regular season non-conference wins. 39
Wow.
in a row.
Wow.
That is tied for the fourth longest streak in the history of men's Division I college basketball. Not the fourth longest current streak, not the fourth longest streak this season, but tied for the fourth longest streak in the history of men's Division I college basketball. And 6 of those 39 wins, not like they're playing cupcakes. They went to the PK80. They won the Maui. 6 of those 39 wins were against teams ranked in the top 7. 6
Wow.
in the top 7. Their last time they lost a non-conference regular season game was December 8th, 2020 at Miami. 2020. They haven't
Wow.
lost a regular season non-conference game. So I see that going to 40. I see that going to 40
Yeah.
tonight, which would be tied for third. Possible record coming here for Purdue. Oh my goodness. This is their first game away from Mackey this year, but I don't care. I'm going Boilers with you. I'm going
Heck
Boilers
yeah.
with you.
Purdue has finally established themselves, I believe, as one of the most elite basketball programs in the game. I think they are finally going to start being into consideration as one of those top 10 teams for years to come. We're doing a great job not only developing players, but recruiting them. Okay. Zach Edey was a perfect example. Jaden Ivey is another big time name, that happened a few years back as well. We're bringing in elite players and they're developing to the best of their ability. I mean, it's go Boilers, man. Go Boilers. It is a good time to be a Boilermakers fan.
I gotta agree with you, Max. The recruiting, the developing. Shout out to Matt Painter. Matt Painter might be a top 10 coach in the nation.
Yep.
I got to redo that list here coming up at the end of the season. I like that. But I think the difference between Purdue and a lot of programs right now is that they're keeping these guys. They're keeping these guys 3, 4, 5 years. Where you look at some of these teams around the nation, you're like, who is this guy? How many transfers does this team have?
Yep.
Whereas Purdue, they're not losing guys. They're keeping guys. Tell me a backcourt that like Braden Smith and Fletcher Lawyer that has started together for 3 straight seasons. Tell me one, because I can't tell you one. So I think that's the big difference there in West Lafayette. Matt Painter recruiting guys, developing them, and then keeping them in school, not losing them to other programs, not losing them to the NBA early. I'm with you, Max. Purdue, fun program to watch right now.
Last thing I'll say about them, because I got to brag about Purdue, is like everything you just said, Colbreezy, absolutely. But what's so cool is that, yes, because they keep these players, develop these boys into men, these kids are also getting degrees. Okay. You don't see those one and outs here. Okay. They're keeping them all the way through, learning as much basketball as they can, also getting their degree. And hopefully, a handful of them make it to the NBA, which they have. Okay. There have been a handful of guys. Sure. Obviously, Zach Edey, Jaden Ivey are the big names I'm thinking right now. So the fact that they hold these guys until they get their degree as well. That way, when basketball's done in their career, they have something to fall back to, It's great. Look at Robbie Hummel, man. Look at Robbie Hummel. Okay. Now he's a big time voice. Even on he's on obviously on Fox Sports. He was on ESPN. I saw him on Peacock, so NBC. It's Purdue's where it's at, guys. Purdue's where it's at.
Robbie's getting around. I like him.
I like Robbie.